All right, here we go. Okay, guys, I'm just getting this set up. I am new at this. I gotta see if I can get the stream link here. Just hold on with me if anybody joins this. Right on. Adrian Chow says hi. Hi, Adrian Chow. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. I'm just sending a link to a bunch of people on Discord. What's the music like, Adrian Chow? Is it too loud? Is it loud enough? Like, and I need an honest answer. I know that you're going to give me a sarcastic one, knowing you. Is there music? Can you see my screen? What's the delay? What do you mean? Like, why was I delayed in starting? It's because I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm streaming. Can you hear me, though? Like, I actually need to know whether you can hear me. Because I have never done this before. I'm super psyched to try. Ian, hi, Adrian. Ian, what does it sound like? Is it loud enough? You'll give me an honest answer, because he's not. And yeah, I'm just gonna, what I gotta do is I gotta go into Discord and paste this into a couple of chats, but I don't know if you can hear me. You gotta be able to hear me though, right? Yeah, you can. I can see it on the mic. Discord. Awesome. Wait, can you hear the music too in the background? And if, yeah, is it too loud? Like, is it overpowering my voice? Should it be a little bit louder? What do you think? No music? Yeah, I can turn it off. Let me just see here. Oh, now music. It's good. Lies. See? I know. I can't trust this guy. Okay, I'll get the stream going in a couple seconds. I gotta find the Discords for these specific games. I'm just gonna share that I'm doing this right now. Where is the Rise Discord? I've got so many of these darn things. It's soft? Okay, I can turn it off. Thank you. That's what I want to know. I'll go to the mixer. Background music. I'll turn it up to like... Who gave me... Yeah, I know, right? Not my wife, that's for sure. Is it better now? I'm glad that like all of the people I actually know are here to be able to razz me a little bit. Yes, it's soft. Okay, well that's good. I'm just gonna post into Rise. 1 second. Good thing my camera's working. This has been such a setup to get this thing going here. No what? I don't even know. Oh boy, Adrian Chow's just hitting me hard. Okay, Rise Content Creations. I'm just posting, going live now with a Rise TCG collector's box opening. Okay, there is one, and the other one I gotta go to is in the Rise, not Rise, is in the Sorcery Discord. Sorcery Contested Realm. Content creators, sorcery content. Where do we go? Sorcery pulls, off topic, general chat. Where is general? Doing a sorcery box opening on my channel, and now not sure where else to post this. Paste. Okay, so I posted it in a couple of places. I'm not sure where else I can even put it to try to advertise, but I see there's 3 of you. We had 4 people at one point here, which is pretty dang exciting. Where's the bubbly? Guy, I'm out of bubbly. I crushed a cigar before this to get like amped up, and then I also drank a Mountain Dew, which I haven't had in a really long time. But I have a glass of water here that I hope will last me this entire time. Trying to see self-promotion. I'm going to do a couple more places here. Then I'm going to get going. Hey guys, I am running a box opening for sorcery on my YouTube channel right now. Okay, I'm hoping that it uses a different background image. I thought I posted one on there, but maybe not. All right. Okay, that's 3 people here. Let's get going. You can keep the comments coming. Glad to do this. Sorcery, TCG, Rise. I've covered both of these before. These are both Kickstarters. Sorcery's been super hot. Rise is some of the nicest artwork I've ever seen on a card. What I mean by that is it's got really amazing hollowing on the cards, and on the back, whoa. And on the back, we've got some really beautiful detail. This is actually like, you can feel the difference on some of this stuff. So that's what's really cool about this. It's also got gilding on the edges. So when you hold these cards up, what is really sweet is it's actually got a rainbow gilding. Top of the line. I see my camera's going funky, but it'll have to do. Another cool thing is that I realized is some of these collector's cards actually have gold. It's hard to see in here, but they have gold gilding on them, which is pretty cool too. But yeah, I'm excited to do this, excited to jump into these boxes. Thanks for putting up with this, and we will continue. If anything's like going wrong, post it in the chat. Let me know if music needs to be louder or less loud. I've already we have got a conversation going on that already, but rainbows, I appreciate that, Ian. I do appreciate that. Okay. Oh, I got a new something here. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's get into it. So let's crack open both of these boxes. Okay, what I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to do a bit of both. That was my plan, is to do just like my first live stream that I've ever done here, is do a bit of sorcery and a bit of Rise at the exact same time. What we're going to do is every few sorcery packs, I'll do a Rise pack, and we'll go from there. These are Rise Collectors boxes are super gnarly. They've got a lot of really cool cards in them, like I was showing. There's a lot less packs in here, but the cards are just so over the top nice. Sorcery, beautiful cards. Things I'm looking for in Sorcery, I'm not even looking for hollows at this point. I'm actually looking for even something like Eric's Curioso, or I don't know, some of the gems or something, which is what I'm looking for and I'm down for. All right. I'm going to fold these boxes so they look nice and pretty. And every sorcery box has the same box topper, which is this guy right here. Cool. I'm not going to open this because I've got a bunch of them already. Rise also has a box topper, so we'll see that right now as I open it. Oh, gnarly. Another one that I do not have. So all this stuff is going into my collection. I'm not a reseller. But what I am is a really big fan. So what's cool is these box toppers. These are the guys with the golden gilding on them. They are lenticular cards. You can see here that gold gilding on the edge, hopefully. I don't know if I can make it focus. Ooh, maybe not. Kid's going crazy. But anyways, lenticular cards, very cool. You can see it's one thing, another thing, one thing, another thing. So that's pretty sweet. I'm going to throw this guy to the side for good luck. I feel like I'm going to run out of space on here. To begin with, I think I'm probably just going to jump into a Rise pack, and then we'll knock out a couple of sorcery packs here and give it a little bit of an everything feel. So let's see what we get with this Rise pack. I've crushed some of these already. I've got future videos coming out on the channel, so I'm psyched on that. But I can already see, oh, do I have Revenge? I might already have this card, but we'll check it out. So we've got a Revenge card to start with. You can just see like the amount of detail that goes into these things. It's insane. We got a Revenge, a Disinterest, got a Drop Off. We've got a Clone Army, a Serenity. So one of the other things I'm looking for, we got a rest. Oh, I might have this guy already too. One of the things I am looking for in Rise is some of the 7 deadly sins. I've got a couple of them, but it would be nice to get some other ones. So we've got Thorn, the Keymaster. I think this guy might be a bit new to me too. We've got a badass clone, and he is pretty badass, I would say. Followed by another Master Chef. You know, I've been crushing these Master Chefs lately. Oh, we got our first big hit of the day right here. So let's see what this is. This is out of 20. Nice. Number 5 out of 20. Another Angel of Truth. Interesting. So I've already gotten an Angel of Truth. This is my second one. So I'm cornering the market on Angels of Truth. Very cool. All right, I'll put you over there too with that lenticular card, but let's jump into the sorcery box, because I think that's what most people are going to be wanting to see, is sorcery. Given it's so hot right now, sorcery is huge right now. And yeah, if you're new here, feel free to chat along. There's a little bit of a chat going already. Some people that I'm familiar with, so welcome to the channel, anybody else. Another wonderful sorcery unboxing. Yes, another one, this time live. You know, I just wanted to finally give it a shot here. It was so hard to get this going. I had to, Angel of Truth. In order to get this actually started, I had to update my NVIDIA drivers because I wanted music in the background, and yeah. So we start out, we've got our exceptional cards. These are like your uncommons, I would say. We've got a Iceberg next. So our lands. Ooh, this is new. I've not had a Poisonous Dagger yet. And this is where we get our big hit around here. It's an elite, so what it means is there must be a delay in the chat here too, a little bit, but yeah, I love the Rise stock too. Thanks for saying that. It's unbelievable, Rise, the quality. So this would either be an elite card or a unique card. What do you want? You want unique cards. Elite cards too you want, but unique, if you can get a unique card, that's the baby. That's the one you're going for. And then we have our ordinary, so we can just crush these guys out. I don't even know where I'm going to put these. I have no room. So we got an ordinary Wall of Ice, ordinary wizard, no, an apprentice wizard, but it is ordinary. Men of Lang. You can expect a few foil cards in here. The foil cards have been freaking wild. Like, I've been watching people sell some of this stuff, and some of them are going for unbelievable prices. Got the old Salt Anchorman. Bury. I love this. This is a bit destructive. I can tell my camera's going in and out just a little bit. So, apologies for that. This is a whole ordeal to get this going. Then we have our ordinary lands. We've got a Simple Village. I'm going to show them a little bit off start, but then I'll probably start crushing them out because I've got so many things here. And I kind of want to play Diablo 4 after this, so yeah, we will see. But yeah, the Rise card stock, it's something else. Like, I am absolutely, I just don't, I wish more people were more into Rise, but I also understand, I mean, there's just so much there's so many options right now. There's so many games going on. There's just, it's a wild world of TCGs. Okay, so here's our exceptional cards. We've got an Albatross. We've got a Flood, Phantasmal Shade, and an Elite Flame Wave. I might add this to the Fire deck, because I don't know if it's in there. I haven't seen this guy before. And our Ordinaries. We've got a Blink, Ogre Goons, Ice Lance, Wall of Air, Border Militia, Raw Dromedary, Sleep, Roaming Monster, Cloud Spirit, and our land is an Arid Desert. Throw them to the side and keep on going. Yeah, it'd be nice to get another like gem. I mean, what I would love is to get a Philosopher's Stone, whether or not it's actually in a foil form. At this point, I'm not even that, like, even if I don't get foils, I would love to get something else. Okay, Dwarven Digging Team, exceptional. We're at a Crave Golem. I always want to say cave. Here's our exceptional, and for our other one, we have the Drums of Doom, which I dig. You're going to open some of this with your crab pets. This is an inside joke. I appreciate that. Awesome, Zero. We follow this YouTuber that there's somebody that comments on this YouTuber's videos all the time about crab pets, and it's just like it's one of my favorite things. I can't speak for Awesemo, but oh, I'm mixing my freaking cards up, my ordinaries and my exceptionals. That's so I can't go forward with this. I got to fix this. Yes, crabs in the chat. Like if you want to post crabs in the chat, I am down for it. This is I consider a crab in the chat a bit of a support here. So I appreciate that, Ian. Okay, next sorcery pack here. But yeah, I've been watching these Discord auctions, and it's insane some of the prices people are paying. I feel like it's a bit of FOMO, honestly. Like I wouldn't pay those prices. I'm not criticizing anybody that does, but at this point, oh, this recall is pretty beautiful. Rip, rip, rip. That's right, Simon. I like this recall. That's pretty. Psionic Blast, seen that before. Oh, Conqueror Worm Elite Beast. New to me. Then we got our Exorcism. Beautiful. Rain of Arrows. We've got Drown. Miracle Workers. This reminds me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail when he goes to that one castle. That's not Barry. That's not Barry, I promise you. Miracle Workers. This reminds me of Monty Python when whichever sir whatever goes to a castle and that's all these hoish, nursey nuns. Dispel. Another ordinary. Amazon Workers. Land Surveyor. Coral Reef Kelpie. This bothers me. This image. Incinerate. Doesn't bother me. And we've got our Lone Tower. Seems like also in Sorcery that a lot of the towers end up being very similar in a booster box. Or maybe I'm just used to all the towers at this point. I don't even know it. Wow, 12 viewers. I consider this a success, having 12 viewers. I appreciate it so much. I posted some of this in the Discords. I don't know if I was allowed to or not, but I was trying to just advertise it a little bit. I mean, everybody's getting their stuff. It's kind of cool. Okay, artist for this card, Jussie. I'm a huge fan. This guy's awesome. My one card, do I have it near me? Oh, I'll have to find it after. But my Jussie card, it's the unique holo that I've gotten so far, and it's fabulous because I freaking love this artist. Like this is my go-to here. So this is my exceptional. We got a Wind Sylph. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. We have a York Crossbowman and another elite. So no unique yet. Just an elite. Okay, more of the Monty Pythons. We got a Fade. Vile Imp. Tufted Turtles. We got Venusaur. Lightning Bolt. Dead of the Night. Our Wendigo card. Very cool. Sandstorm. We've got an Unravel. Sacred Scarabs. Wild Boars, which we have a problem with in Canada. And there. They announced it in the content section for me. Oh, awesome. I appreciate that. I think it's more than fine. Thanks. I appreciate the support, everybody. My camera's going wild. I have to use my cell phone camera here because that's who I am. Everything is low budget. I don't want to say low budget. Everything is ease of access. I've learned something, whether it's working out, making videos, or anything in my life. Like I study for these actuary exams that are brutal, and I have to make everything as easy as possible to do. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it at this point. I got kids. Okay, we got a Drought, which is an exceptional. We got a Siege Ballista. I'm hoping we get a unique here. We got the Wills, the Wisp, and give us a unique. It's an elite seasoned Sellsword. Okay, and we'll rip through these guys. We got a Men of Lang. Oh, a Blink, a Blizzard, a Riptide, got a Midnight Rogue, Pit Vipers, Polar Bears, Swan Maidens, Longbowmen, Deep Sea Mermaids, and Gothic Tower. Okay, let's get into a Rise pack again here. We got some more people watching. Let's do another Rise and see what we get. So far, if you missed, first card we got was out of 20. This is in the first pack. Funny is I actually already got this card, so I have 2 of these ones. So I am, I think there's like 20 of these guys total, and I am cornering the market on that, having 2. I have 1/10 of the market. Okay, let's crush another Rise pack here. Again, love these Rise cards. Somebody commented earlier about the quality. Okay, Healthy Carrier. Got a key. The Hammer of Destruction. Check that baby out. This, like, I don't know, even when I look at these cards, I always feel like they're in, like, HD. I don't know. We got an Amok. Love that. Dementia. Very cool. So you'll see themes in Rise too, like eyeballs or different types of stamps. Here we've got a bunch of eyeballs in a row, which is sick because I can organize them together. We got a Chronos. I haven't seen Chronos before. A Miel. Okay, I got one of these in gold on another box. So a Miel, I'm going to put there. El Diablo. I actually haven't gotten Miel or El Diablo yet, so I'm psyched on that. And another Polymorph. Oh, and out of 20, a Skeleton King. There we go. So this is another stamped card. You can see 11 out of 20. Skeleton King. I dig it. What is this? This is Rise. This is, I'm doing Sorcery and Rise. I'm doing a little bit of both because I got both deliveries here and I wanted to do a stream where I kind of hit both card games. Okay, organizing wise, I got a Polymorph back here. A couple of these guys. What I'm trying to do is organize the cards I don't have, and makes it a little bit easier. Okay, we'll go back into learn how to do those fractions in actuary school. Yeah. I don't know. I'm awful with math on the top of my head too. It's brutal. That and distances. I remember one of my first bosses when I got into this area of work, actuarial. She was talking about distances, and I was like, yeah, I can't really, I don't know what 100 feet is versus 100 meters. And she's like, that is really not good. I remember, I better not say that. I'm going to act bigger. Okay, exceptional. We got a shield wall. We got an Albespine Pikeman. An Ormond Harpooners. I don't think I've ran into this guy before, so that's cool. And an Elite Aura. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Okay, ordinary cards. We got a Firebolt. We got a Blood Ravens. Border Militia. Raw Dromedary. Sleep. Roaming Monster. Seen that guy already. There's those Miracle Workers. There's a lot of repeats sometimes in a box. We got a Fade. A Vile Imp. Tufted Turtles. And a Humble Village. Move these guys to the side. Rise. I feel like I got a delay in the chat. I'm actually going to try to see if I can find a way around that. 1 second. Or will I create a... let's see. There's those Miracle Workers. There's a lot of repeats sometimes in a box. We got a Fade. A Vile Imp. Yeah, that's not going to help. Oh, I see. It's probably a delay in the video. Oh, well. If I don't get your comments right off the bat, I will get there after. Next sorcery pack. Let's check her out. Okay, we've got a Shrink. This is cool. I was actually thinking this was an Eric's Curioso of some type. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself in my head. Okay, exceptional number 1. Oh, we got an exceptional Shifting Sands. So with sorcery, for those of you that don't know, all the art is hand painted. Ooh, a Phantom Steed. This is new to me too. This is got to be the same artist as those other seahorses and whatnot. And is an Elite. A unique. There we go. First unique of the day. Pillars of Zyros, I believe it says. Very cool. Camera's having a tough time focusing. So this is, like, unique cards are the ones that you really want to focus on as far as collecting, from my understanding. But all these cards, me and Awesome, I don't know if he's still watching, we're going to be crushing out some sorcery at some point here and giving it a shot. So for ordinaries, we got Sacred Scarabs. Oh, I see something shiny underneath there. So we got to go slow roll it after. Critical Strike. Okay, here is our first foil of sorcery tonight, and it is an Ordinary Men of Lang. Okay, add you to, where can I put these guys? I'll put the sorcery guys on the other side here. It's only so much you can do. Okay, followed with an Ordinary Magic. Here's that, I call this the Iron Maiden card because it reminds me of the cover of an Iron Maiden album that I have. on vinyl. Rimland Nomads. Got the Alvalin Dryads. And another river. Love that Pillars of Zyros. Yes, me too. I'm psyched on it. It's beautiful. Some of these unique lands are unbelievable. Even the elite and unique lands are so gnarly in how they are. Okay, let's go. Let's go is right. Crabs in the chat. Okay, I see something shiny already. So I'm excited. Evil Presence. Beautiful card. Blaze. Followed by a Exceptional Sight, the Iceberg. I've been watching so much Titanic stuff lately because of this sub. Somebody had said one of my favorite little jokes is James Cameron can finally make Titanic 2 now. And I think that's really funny. And that's all I gotta say. Snow Leopard, followed by a Grey Wolves, followed by an Unravel, and a Mad Dash. Ooh, I don't have this guy yet. This is good. Okay, here is our next holo. Let's slow roll this guy. Oh, it's not. We've got Wild Boars. Now let's slow roll this. It looks like it's a sight for sure. Could it be a unique or a elite? Ooh, yes. Check out this. Rift Valley Elite Sight. This is an elite sight of Earth Torn Asunder. This is awesome. Beautiful card. So I will actually put you. Okay. You need to go on the back wall too. The lineup. Crabs in the chat. The talk of the town. That's right. Entangled Terrain. We've got a Fade, Ordinary Beasts, and Sorcerer. So this is an avatar card. How can you tell? It's his avatar in the back. And we see a bit of a avatar in the front. I've got a couple of different ones so far, so I'm pretty psyched. I didn't know how rare they were, but it turns out they're actually rather rare. I mean, I don't know if the Sorcerer is though. Like, I mean, I've got a bunch of Sorcerers. Okay, let's do this. Another pack. Anui Undyne. Another exceptional. Autumn Unicorn. Got that Cyclops again. And give me... Oh, Meteor Shower. Elite. Take the Elite. Okay, Midnight Rogue is ordinary. We got this Salty Anchorman. Pit Vipers. Just like in Edmonton. Just like in Oil. Oh my gosh, there was another one. Another Elite Sight, number 2. Check that baby out. Primordial Spring. Crabs in the chat, baby. This is beautiful. Another Elite Sight. I'm just crushing these Elite Sights lately. I think my last box I got one too. Okay, Vile Imp is in here. Followed by Venusaur. Followed by Blizzard and a Boring Gothic Tower. Since we've got a couple of flashy foil Elite Sights, which is pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Okay, I gotta move some cards around here because I'm gonna be making such a mess. All right, next pack of Sorcery. Then after this one, we'll go back and do another Rise pack. Okay, we've got a Dodge Roll for our exceptional. Got a Stormy Seas for another exceptional. We've got the Gyre Hippogriffs. And an elite weapon. We got a Trebuchet. Trebuchet. There we go. Thank you, Shanji and Awesomeo for the crabs in the chat. Porcupine Pufferfish, ordinary. Oh, we got another holo here in a row. Okay, so we got a Sleep, and here we go. We'll slow roll this holo. Get some good vision on that. An Exceptional Magic. Exceptional Magic. We got a Fireball. I was for a second there, I thought maybe this was one of the elements, but we will take an Exceptional Fireball. That is a beauty. Even with quality, I know I always talk about how great Rise is in terms of quality, but like these sorcery cards, Like they if you compare them to Magic, Sorcery feels so much better than Magic. The cut feels good, pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of edging on some of them. The cards themselves feel really good. The print turned out really well. I dig. Okay, let's crush another Rise pack here. See what we get. So far, like what I found, what I've read is that you get about 3 of these stamped cards in every Rise box. All right, here we go. We got the Repair Hammer. Soldier in Armor. I'm going to be trading some of those. A Money Battle. We've got a Sado. Maybe we'll get a Masso too. Not yet, but we got a Mimic. There's the Masso. So I got to just separate this. Sado and Masso. I'll show you them after. We got the Angel of Truth. Beauty. Goes well with the Avatar of Fire. Okay, that's good to know. I need to hear this. Check out this White Flame. I've actually never, ever seen this card before. Goes well with the Avatar of Fire. Okay, I'll add it to my, maybe I'll have to add that guy to my Fire deck. Unless they got one in there. But this White Flame, let's talk about this guy. I have never seen this card before. This is so cool. So it's got selective hollowing on it. We've got a gold stamp in the bottom. You can see however big this gold stamp is, that tells you how rare it is. For instance, if you compare these two, this gold stamp is a little circle. This gold stamp's a little bit bigger. But once you get to something like, let's see if I can find one in here. Okay, Skeleton King. Here's a big gold stamp right here. You can see it's even bigger. It's even more royal. Let's see what we got here. We got the Ancient's Grimoire. Cool card. Oh, and here it is, another gold card. 3 in a row. You know, this is wild. Okay, this is out of 500 this time. This is 448 out of 500. Gnarly hit already. Let's see what we get. Unicity. Beautiful card. I have 2 of these too. I just realized now. 1 second. Check this out. Okay, this is the new one. We'll put her back there. And Unicity. I've already got one of those too. So, like today we pulled Unicity twice, or not today, but in total I've got 2. Oh, I've got 2 of the Skeleton Kings too. That is so wild. And I've got 2 of the Angel of Truth. So I've got 10% of 2 of those cards. Wild. That is insane. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to point out with this, Rise does these cool cards sometimes like this, where you have 2 cards that are very similar, but a little bit different. So Masso versus Sado. You can probably put the rest together, but very cool. Beautiful cards. Camera's going funky. There we go. It's very sweet. Very, very cool. I dig. And I'll put those guys there. Put this guy, I want to put these guys up here because those are special. This Mimic is pretty sweet too. It reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons. Pretty dang awesome. Okay, we'll go back into some Sorcery here. Okay, we're almost done the first row of Sorcery also. Almost. We'll get there. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. Appreciate also my friends that have decided to come on here and help keep this lively. Telekinesis, exceptional magic of psychic wiping. We've got a vampire and an elite beast. I've seen this guy a couple times already. We got the Scarecrow, a little bit sketchy. Just need the BD now, that's right. Bury. Land Surveyor. Oh, we got another shiny card coming up here, it looks like. Got a Wall of Air. Looks like it's a land. Is it an iceberg? It is. We got an exceptional iceberg. Saw this earlier. What's weird about Sorcery is, like, when you look at pictures, like even when I'm looking at this on the camera, it kind of it looks like almost a little bit too shiny, but in person, like, the holo looks really, really good. It looks fantastic. So you got to trust me. If you're not believing it, you gotta trust me on this. Okay, we got a Heat Ray. Common Sense. I need lots of that. Disenchant. And a Remote Desert again. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, next pack. Okay, Mariner's Curse. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is. Oh, another Jesse. Check this out. The art on this, I love this. I've seen a couple of these Phase Assassins, but Jesse's one of the guys that's just a person that I will be collecting the most of. I dig it. Awakened Mummies, followed by another Jesse. An Elite Undertaker Engine. You can just tell the artwork is the same on these guys. Very cool. Okay, let's crush out these ordinary cards. Here's that Coral Reef Kelpie. Sedge Crabs, those make me feel uncomfortable. Grey Wolves. This looks like a Diablo scene, which I'm excited to play right after the stream. I'm going to go crush Diablo, order some Popeye's chicken. Got an Overpower, no holo in this one. Heat Ray, and a Red Desert this time. Okay, so we're getting to the middle row. So what I'm thinking is this with Rise, I feel like there's not going to be any more of those guys in there because I've opened a couple of these collector's edition boxes because I am collecting this game like crazy, and I got a feeling that from what I've felt, there's about 3 of those in every box. So we got a Buried Treasure, got a Frost Nova. I got to restack these guys. Live stream the chicken. Oh, here's our unique. Here we go. A Dream Quest. Even though these aren't foils, like these are totally something that you want to hold on to if you're going through Sorcery. I've been watching people auction off some of these elite or unique cards, and it's something else. It's been blowing my mind. Although I do think it's a bit of FOMO right now. The prices are definitely going to come down. I don't know why they wouldn't. At least got Wild Boars, tasty. A Midnight Rogue. Another Iron Maiden cover, the Scourge Zombies. Oof, Spin Attack. Best move in Madden 64. Bosk Troll. Bone Rabble. I don't think I even have one of those yet. We got a Blink. Beast of Burden. And a River. Throw you to the side. Link says, I'm slowly selling my Fab to get more Sorcery. Don't let Osimo hear that. Actually, maybe you do want to talk to Osimo, because Osimo is like cornering the market on Fab. Bought it today. It's great in all ways. Yes, beautiful. Fab, I played like 2 games. Happy to pay today's price, my honor. You know what? And that's fair too, though. Like, there's no judgment on that. If you want the cards, totally respect that too, because I'm not an investor either. So I got to put that out there. I am not the type. I cannot hold on to sealed stuff. Ooh, got an Elite Mix Aqua. This could go good in a deck. I am more of a Captain Collector and Captain. Let's open boxes because I like to open it. So. I've got binders and binders full of stuff. I think we have another holo here that I just opened. Okay, what do we got? We got an Exceptional Ruins. The imagination on these artists is insane. But yeah, I mean, there's no... hey, if you want to get a card, there is the chance that these things do spike up too as more and more people open. There's always that chance that, like, because I think they only have 30,000 boxes, and that's not like there's not 30,000 boxes in America or North America if I'm understanding correctly. That's 30,000 total across the world. What'll be nice though to see is if LGSs pick up Sorcery. I think like with the theme, like I live in a pretty remote area in terms of like trading card games. We don't have much out here. Yeah, I open everything. I can't keep anything sealed. I may have a gambling addiction. Yeah, I get that. I got started getting recommended gambling videos, like straight up VLT videos, and I don't gamble, I don't drink. I've been sober for about 10 years, but got an Elite card in this one. And I started getting recommended gambling videos, and I was laying in bed watching people play VLTs, and I was getting a rush. And I remember saying to my wife, like, I got to just stop watching this. Ooh, I love this Mortality. This would be awesome in a holo. Oh, looks like I got something. Okay. Let's slow roll this. We got a Jussie, and I see a shiny thing underneath that says Jussie on it. If I get another Jussie holo, oh, I'm getting another Jussie holo, but if I get something really cool, I'm psyched. No fucking way. An avatar fucking Jussie. Excuse my language, but I am so freaking psyched. This is my artist. This is it. Here's the gambling thing, Link. You can see me. I'm having a big dopamine rush. I'm going to smoke my other cigar after this. Check that out. An avatar holo. This is gnarly. I'm drinking honey mead right now. Dude, you go and drink that honey mead. I totally appreciate you for that. I'm sure that Ian is also drinking some mead or something too. But I had to make a decision about 10 years ago in my life. About 10 years ago in May, where I had to make a decision on what I wanted to do with my life. And I stopped drinking and partying, and I ended up going back to school, and then I chose the hardest path I think that I could have ever chose. Awesome might, I don't know, you might think different, but I consider it hard, and here I am now. Check that baby out. Crabs in the chat for the Battle Mage. Holy smokes. I can't believe I got that. Thanks, Sean and Ian. Thanks for the crabs in the chat. This is gnarly. Okay, so these are very rare. There's only 250 of these guys around. So this is a big thing. The Battle Mage, super gnarly. I want to show this guy off, but I know it's going to just fall. We'll put you up there. Drink A&W root beer. Guy, when I was smoking my cigar earlier, I was drinking it's like a 1919. I went to this shop that sells American stuff in Canada, and it was called like a 1919 root beer. What else did I drink? Oh man, yeah. I got a bunch of drinks from there. They said they had the sourest candy ever when I went there, so I went there to try the sourest candy ever. And then I saw this 13-year-old girl eat one, and she said it wasn't sour. And I did not, and I was like, yeah, I'm not eating that candy. Because if I eat that and it's really sour for me, I'll be judged by all these people I don't know and will never see again. Okay, Syrian Templar, exceptional. Followed by a Bane Widow with a Wildfire. Thank you, Spitfire 1978 for the crab. And we got an Elite Armor, check that out. It's not a Game of Thrones chair, it's a Mask of Mayhem. Super gnarly. What a night. Got a Teleport. Got an Ordinary Beasts. Got a Swamp Buffalo. Got an Ordinary Mortals. Scoured Zombies. Oh, what have I done? Oh my gosh, there's another holo. I actually didn't expect it. Okay, this is Michael Nagy-Pel. Nagy-Pel? I don't know. Okay, another holo. Burrowing Lethal. This is an Ordinary Beast of the Pit Vipers. Just like Oil Country, baby. The Pit Vipers are out. Check that out. What I'm happy about is I haven't gotten any duplicates in Sorcery, so my little collection here is just going to be gnarly. Exorcism. We got a Wall of Fire. Followed by a Grapple Shot. I hear this is a really good one to have. And a Simple Village. Okay, let's crush another Rise pack here. Let's give her a shot. I'm doing both Rise and Sorcery, so let's try them both out. If you're new to the channel, I've been doing a lot of Kickstarter stuff lately. I've just been enjoying it. All these Kickstarters a fair amount of Kickstarters that I backed like a year ago or more have all landed. Hot. So hot, right? And I'm pretty excited. This is the weekend that I've been looking forward to for a long time. Hey, Rise, another Rise pack. Maybe I should show you the wrapping next time. Pit Vipers are Z87 certified. Perfectly safe. Are they actually, is that like a safety certification? Like, can you wear Pit Vipers out there? Is that why it's so big in Oil Country? It says here that I just realized I'm maxing out my mic, it says. Because I'm that loud. This is how I talk on Zoom in front of all my coworkers. Poor people. Okay, so, Etherization. This guy's got a little bit of a crystal thing growing out of his head. And he's got nice wrist action going on there too. Check that out. Followed by a Life Cycle with, oh, is this the Clone Boss guy? With a Last Smile. This is the card that I always think of. What is it's Notebook? No. Death Book. No, Death Note. Death Note. ASTM certified. Really? You can wear pit vipers? That's new, because like when I was a welder back in the day, that definitely was not allowed. Compulsive accumulator. That's, hey, this is us. This is totally it, Link. This is it. This is it. Compulsive accumulator right there. An orb of pain. Oh, I missed one too. We got a rank 2 spellcaster. I got to put this up on the wall because I know I don't have one of those. And then the orb of pain. That's gnarly. Followed by a serious exploration. I love this card. I've got a low print of this card that they did during the, was it the Patreon phase? We got a donut, a popular card amongst people. Is it clipping that much? Okay, let me know. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna just go and okay. Let me just see my mic settings. Check 1, 2. Looks like it's still clipping. Samsung microphone. Down to here. How do I sound now? Is it better? Can you hear me? I gotta wait. There's a bit of a delay too, so let me know if you can actually hear me or not. Another thing I can do is this. Is that better? Check 1, 2. Let me turn this up a little bit. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? I'm just gonna wait for a message to show up here. Sorry guys, first time doing this. Voices in this deep sounds like the gain is boosted as fuck. That sucks so much. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming to it. Okay, thanks for letting me know. It's deeper now. Okay, it's better now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as it is here, and we're gonna give her a shot. Hopefully that helps. I don't even have a, the way that this is set up, I don't actually have, let me see if I can turn this down a bit more. There. I'll see if this helps. Okay, if you can't hear me, let me know. I've tried to turn it down a bit. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more and see if that helps. There. Okay, I'm gonna try there. Hopefully it works. Let me know if it sounds worse or not. I'm gonna keep going here. I just don't want to slow things down. We got a water orb. Good card to get. A Kang the Great. A Holy Skull. Interesting. Some of these cards, what I have noticed is the print, like the blacks, it looks like the printer, it doesn't, you can't see it very well in here, but the blacks don't look as dark as some of the other prints I've had. So I'm wondering if maybe the printer was running out of ink or what it was, but I'll throw that guy back there. Okay, back to sorcery. Here we go. Put these guys to the side too. Yeah, hitting that that avatar. I bet we won't hit. Gosh, I wonder if we'll even hit a. What else I could hit for a holo? Because I feel like that would take the place of like a unique in this box. Can't believe I hit an avatar. A holo or a foil avatar. I gotta stop calling it holo because I'm realizing everybody else calls it a foil. Okay, here's that fireball that we got in holo and foil earlier. It's not an inkjet. I don't know what that means. Maybe I missed something. Oh, you're talking about the cards. Yeah, it's not an inkjet. Guy, no. There's a difference in some of these cards when you see the blacks. I've had 2 of the same cards that look really different in terms of the blacks. And I know they it's hard to see here, but you can actually see how black is on one card to another. And I've had 2 of the same cards and they look like this, where the black is way lighter. Core foil unique curio. So TCG Baron, it might not be an inkjet, I agree, but there is a difference in some of these cards in the printing, in the darkness of it. So Fireball. We've got a York crossbowman, a cone of flame. I love this cone of flame because it reminds me of like a cone of shame, which is when you get your dog neutered, you gotta put the cone of shame on him. So I love that. Exceptional. Then we got another elite. This is a little bit risque. This Riddle Sphinx. Okay, Cauldron Crones, ordinary. Got a Lightning Bolt. We've got a Wendigo. Got a Sandstorm. Got a Sacred Scarabs. A Wall of Air. Good on the... Oh, check that out. And then we got an Elite Mirage. Just hitting these lands like crazy. Beautiful. This is gnarly. Hitting the elite sites today. I will stack you up on the back wall. And a Mage Slayer. You're ordinary, but I'm glad to see ya. Boss Troll. Good call. Next was a hit, TCG Baron. And Spring River. Okay, where am I putting these guys? Over the side. All right, next sorcery pack. Ranked to hit. I can't believe we hit that. I can't believe we hit the Battle Mage on here. This is a Jesse box. It's gnarly. Okay, we got a Cave In. We've got a Free City. I'll take it. Is this a Jesse? Oh, it is. Check out. I've never seen this Lucky Charm before, but this art is. Yeah, this is it. This is the best ever. I love this guy's art. Super cool. You are exceptional. And then we got another elite. It's a Sneak Thief. Followed by, we got some ordinaries. Ice Lance, Sea Serpent. Got a Wall of Fire. The Grapple Shot by Alan Pollock. Raw Dromedary. Scarecrow. Sleep. Roaming Monster, followed by a Bury, Land Surveyor, and a Red Desert. Gosh, I want to hit one of those Curio cards, too. That Foil Battle Mage is a very nice card. I agree, dude. I totally agree. Thank you so much for saying that. I like, in my, so from like the very first box, I really got into this Jesse's person's art. And then I ended up pulling a Jesse, I don't know if I have it near me. Hold on, I might be able to actually scrounge it up here because I do have some cards near me. Oh, I got it. I got a mess where I'm at right now. Okay. So I ended up it was my fourth box, my last one. I ended up hitting this Jesse Unique Merfolk. And then to hit this another Jesse one, like it's been a very beautiful booster box for me as a person because I love this artist and both of the big hits that I've gotten out of it are of an artist that I really, really love. So that is sick. Super sick. Okay, we got the Gyre Hippogriffs. Probably saying that wrong. We got a Backstab. And a Telekinesis. Oh, what's this? Another land. An Elite Dwarven Forge. I've never seen a Dwarven Forge before. Pretty gnarly. Very cool. You go in the elite stack. Okay, you got a Bone Rabble, a Blizzard, a Beast of Burden, a Fenvale Muse, Amazon Warriors, an Extinguish. I've never seen an Extinguish before either. I love seeing new cards. A Boil, another one I have never seen. Minor Explosion, Fire Harpoons. There's another Jesse. You can just tell by the art. A Swamp Buffalo, followed by a Simple Village. Are you going to stream Diablo? Need the Enchantress too? Okay, I got to go back to this other comment. Then I'll get to the Diablo comment and the fried chicken. Yeah, I have an Enchantress, but I would love to get it in foil. I love the Enchantress. It is such a beautiful card. I don't know if I have one. Oh, I can check it out after, but I have one somewhere that I pulled. It's just not a foil one, obviously. Otherwise, I would have been completely... We would have had to put crabs in the chat. No crabs in the chat because there's not a hit, so don't you even try. But if we would have hit one, it's a crabs in the chat moment. But yeah, according with Diablo, after the fried chicken stream, of course, gosh, maybe. Oh, I've never seen this. A Tringe Constrictor. Ooh, I've never seen the Monastery Gargoyle. We've got some new art in here that is just hitting me good. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stream the fried chicken. It's going to be a moment of maybe a little bit of embarrassment when I scarf it down. I already crushed a sub. Subway has brisket subs right now, and I ate one, so I feel very full. And then I hacked a big ol' cigar, but I got that one. I was talking to Ian here earlier about this big Canadian-owned cigar that I got from a Canadian-owned company. And I'm psyched to chug that thing back and feel sick. Not very risk-averse, that's for sure. Okay, another pack of Sorcery. After this guy, we'll crush another Rise pack out of the collector's box. Okay, get the Clamor of Harps, another risky card. Beautiful. I'm hoping we hit some of the risky cards in the other one so we can compare which risky ones are worse. We got a Waypoint Portal. This is Ghostbusters to me. The Ghostbusters card, for sure. Ghostbusters 1. Oh no, I pulled too many and we got a unique Queen of Midland. There's a new Italian sub? Like, are you saying there's like a new bread? Like, there's a new Italian sub bread that, like, there... Is that what we're saying? Unique goes here. 2 unique so far. Pit Vipers. There's our Pit Vipers. Cauldron of Crones. Oof, that's not good. Lightning Bolt. Polar Bears. Got a Dead of the Night Demon followed by a Sandstorm. Oh, not a hit. I was thinking that was shiny. A Fenvale Muse with a Wall of Ice. With some bats. Rimland Nomads. And a Lone Tower. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do another Rise pack here. I haven't shown off the actual packs. What's cool about Rise, like, you can just see, it's like, they went all out. This is a premium card game, for sure. It's just something else with the shiny packs, the textured box, the actual booster box for the standard set. I don't think I can even open it because it's so beautiful that I just want to keep it on my shelf as a box. And I've got so many of these collector's cards now that I feel like that's my Rise stuff. Okay, pull this guy out. All right. We've got number 1, a Revenge. Very beautiful card. Oh, Omega. You know what? I got an Omega already, but I need the Alpha. This is another card where I can just tell, like, it's not as dark as some of the other prints. Very weird. But I need an Alpha really bad. Disinterest. Followed by the Pit. This is a new one for me. Beautiful card. Followed by an Ash Clover. Another one that I needed. Add this to the collection. And an Oriella. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. Another beautiful card. I don't know if I can say that, actually. I don't know if I should say it's a beautiful card. Another card of a chibi. The card itself is beautiful. Electric Orb. Okay, awesome. Followed by, some of these stick together. Madness. Which I think I've got a couple of these guys already, but they're pretty gnarly. Pretty cool cards. Put you down there. Protection Mirror. Then a Kang the Great. Yeah, like they're definitely this. For some reason, some of these in this box, the printing hasn't been as, it's not as distinct. It's a little bit weird. Cancelled, yeah. You like the Ash Clover? I'll send it to you, buddy. Followed by a Blast Corporation. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna. How many packs are left in this guy? I'm already halfway through the sorcery box, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Crush a couple more sorceries. Do another Rise. Okay, here we go. We got the Summoning Sphere. And Tavinex Berserker by Alan Pollack, followed by a Battering Ram. And, ooh, here's my new unique. This is sick. Pact with the Devil. Very, very cool. It's giving me a Pokemon vibe and such great quality mint cards. I agree. What is very cool, how did this happen? Oh my gosh. What is so cool about Rise is it just feels so collectible. Like I just want to collect Rise like crazy. I do hope they develop it more into an actual, like I hope they continue to develop it, because a lot of these games that have been started on Kickstarter, they just die out. And I would like, since Rise has, since they have a background with building games and whatnot, I think that like a great place for them to go would be an online client. And League of Legends, I agree. They could even, the thing is that they've already done deals with Binding of Isaac. They've released cards with other games. There's what's the one I pulled the other day? Guacamelee that they did a card with, and I feel like they could capitalize on stuff like that and then like make it into a card game that you put on the PS5 and your phone or something like that. I think that's a good idea. I'm not a business person though, so I could be wrong. We got a Sandworm, Swan Maidens. This reminds me of that creepy movie, the Swan movie. I forget what the Swan movie's called. Okay, Wicker Mannequin, followed by Entangled Terrain, followed by Blizzard. Maybe a Wizard? No. Oh, again, I love doing this. A Blizzard into a Wizard. This happens. This is common. If you have that happen to you, it's a big thing. Blizzard into a Wizard. If you're new here, if you haven't seen, we've already pulled a back here. We've got our holo. For sorcery, we hit a foil battle mage. For Rise, we hit this Unicity and the Skeleton King and Angel of Truth. And what's interesting is I already have one of each of these. So what that means is I think I got like a booster box that was fairly similar to one that I had pulled previously in terms of those cards in there. Another sorcery pack, but I'm psyched on it because now I have 10 for two of those cards. I have 10% of the market. I have the power to turn this into only 19 of those cards exist if I burn one of each. I feel like that's a huge amount of power in my hands right now. Okay, starting off with an exceptional sight, the Secret Tunnel. Beautiful. Followed by a Fey Changeling, followed by Holy Ground, and ooh, we got an Ian Miller art. Okay, this guy is the other person that I'm wild over. So get ready to throw some crabs in the chat for this baby. Ready? Let's do an unveil. Holy crap! Crabs in the chat for this unique Warp Spasm. Jizz everywhere. Crabs in the chat. Warp Spasm. This is gnarly. So crazy. This guy would be an insane tattoo artist. I love this person's art. The line work is incredible. Okay, followed by Amazon Warriors. Moving forward. Extinguish. Got another Boil. The Mortality card. The Petrosian Cavalry, another Mortality card. We've got Venusaur, Blizzard into a Wizard. No, not this time. Wall of Fire, Simple Village. Thank you for those crabs. Appreciate it. Simple Village. Thanks, Sean, too. Ian and Sean hitting the crabs in the chat. Okay, we've got two more packs on the side, and then what I'll do is I'll probably crush maybe 2 Rise packs. So for those of you that don't know the crabs in the chat, there's a YouTuber that me and a buddy we get into that it's not like we're not even huge fans. I'd say we're actually quite critical of him, but like I won't get into the backstory. It's just he's got somebody that always every video posts a comment about crabs, and it's so fucking funny that it gets upvoted by like every single time, and it's an inside joke. But feel free to add your own crabs into the chat. We get another exceptional, Updraft Ridge. Couple of exceptionals. I'm gonna take a drink of water here. No, it's not bubbly. It is not bubbly. We get the Cyclops, followed by an Elite Armor. We've got this in holo too. I will still Move you out. Okay, Ordinary Beast, Wall of Fire. Fenvale Muse, Wall of Ice. Pirate Ship. Snow Leopard. Unravel. Wild Boars. Midnight Rogue. Pit Vipers, there we go. Oil Field stuff. And another Ordinary Sight. One more pack of Sorcery. Does anyone remember Monster Rancher on PlayStation? You inserted the disc upside down, you'd unlock a unique monster. I don't know that. I didn't have a PlayStation, dude. I was of that generation that didn't move to PlayStation until the PS2. I had to rent a PlayStation. When we would travel to the big city, we'd go to Blockbuster, and my parents, their little thing to keep us busy, they'd rent us a PlayStation, and I would just get my butt kicked in every single freaking game I'd play. Just gonna move some cards out of the way. Okay, so we got a Phantasmal Shade, very beautiful. But no, I've never played Monster Rancher, but I'm open to it. Minecart Madness. Hopefully somebody else here has. Quagmire. Followed by, ooh, I've never seen the Sister's Silence. And she's going, shh. My little cute daughter has been learning how to go, shh. And now she shushes us all the time. She's got a lot of power. All the power to her, too. Okay, we got some bats. Got a grapple shot. Rimland Nomads. Entangled Terrain. Polar Bears. Old Salt Anchorman. Swan Maidens. Belmont Longbowmen. Border Militia. Deep Sea Mermaids. And a Red Desert. Okay, Rise time. Let's do another Rise pack here. Check her out. So you know what, this Rise, but I'm still waiting to get some more of the cards that I really want. There's a couple of cards I want that are the 7 Deadly Sins, and I've got a couple, and I would just love to get a couple more. So that's what we're looking for. So we've got a Dropout. We've got a Healthy Carrier. Got a Key. An Unswerving. I haven't seen this one before. Super cool. So we've got like some Selective Hollowing. A little bit rough on the bottom. What I've noticed too is some cards come out a little bit rough in this series, but it is what it is. Not everything's going to be perfect. So we got an Unswerving. Oh, and a Rising. I need these cards. I actually need these for my decks in my collection. I will take it. And an Abduction. Interesting idea. It looks like a bit of a Necromancer card. Okay, an Obligation. You are obligated to go and attack. Followed by Casual Browsing. Next up, we have a Reverso. Followed by a bigger card. What is it? We've got a Sword of Destiny. So when I mean bigger card, I mean more rare. Again, I'm pointing at the bottom here for this. And finally, a Rational. I will take that. I need this card too. This is something I need. I love hitting cards that I do not have. I'm going to do one more Rise pack here too, because we're on the last third of this box. Then we'll crush out half of it, do another one, and then finish off the Sorceries and finish off with the Rise pack. In the collector's box. Okay, I've got a Hammer of Destruction, a Repair Hammer, a Money Battle, the Reaper, Oxo the Cat Owner, Joker's Favors here. Thanks a lot, buddy. Fire. I appreciate the fire, dude. Irresistible Accumulation. We saw this earlier. This is what I'm literally doing right now. I can't stop accumulating this stuff. A Key of Light. followed by Destructor, and Showdown with the robot on it. Finally, oh, another big hit in the back. We got a 4 Arms. And last card is Maximum Level. I will take it. Okay, I gotta quickly pile up some of these cards here before I get too carried away, because this is just gonna be a huge mess. And I've already got a huge mess going on here. Oh, this white flame I've got to put back there. These guys got to go back here. I'll do like the main organizing after. I spend hours. Some awesome looking cards. I agree, Joker's Favor. I agree with you. I'm huge into Rise. Joker's Favor. Before we already hit probably the only 3 of these guys we'll see in the box, but we got a Unicity Gold. This is number 448 out of 500. This one is a Skeleton King, and this is number 11 out of 20. And an Angel of Truth, which is number 5 out of 20. So I know you're into Rise, buddy, so I wanted to make sure that you see some of the bigger hits that we've already gotten. Okay, next sorcery pack. Here we go. Phantasmal Shade. Minecart Madness. Fae Changeling. We've got Zephyron Airship. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's an elite card. So then we have our ordinaries. Single terrain. Big hits. Thanks, bud. I actually, before I get too far, everybody heard this already, but I actually have those cards already too. So I hit those cards in another booster box. Angel of Truth. So I have 2 of each of those actually. I have a Skeleton King and I've got a Unicity. So I've got 2 of each of those cards. So I've cornered the market on that. Okay, we'll finish off this pack. Okay, we have another ordinary Entangled Terrain, followed by a Rimland Nomads. Oh, I already did those ones. Oops, Heat Ray. Apprentice Wizard, Highland Clansman, Scourge Zombies, the Pit Vipers, a Spin Attack, Polar Bears, Cauldron Crones, and an Arid Desert. Another pack. These sorcery packs open pretty good too. Rise packs are always fun to open because they've got that pull tab, but the sorcery packs are they're pretty decent, I would say. Okay, I've never seen this before. This is the Mud Flow. That almost I'm trying to see what is in this picture. So I almost see a narwhal, but it's not. Another change failing, or a Fae Changeling. Oops. Here we go, the Moon Clan Werewolf. So we hit this in a holo, and what's cool is because they actually mislabeled this bottom part down here. I think I have it handy. Hold on. Oh, not this guy. Okay, 1 second. Let me find my cards and explain this one out. See y'all that are a bit newer. What is so cool is it could be like it's a misprint essentially. So the art is actually done by Alan Pollock. You can see his name right here. Oh, come on, camera. Alan Pollock. Now, on the holo card, they mislabeled it Santiago Caruso, which this card just went for $375 US, which is like $1,000 Canadian. That's a joke. Which is pretty gnarly because it's an error card. Obviously, so there's a certain group of people that want to collect those types of cards. So pretty sweet. Okay, Exceptional Moon Clan. We've got the Vree Revenant. Cool. I don't know if I've seen this one before. The Apprentice Wizard. Men of Lang. Hit that one in a foil earlier. Link Mage Slayer. Porcupine Pufferfish. Cave Trolls, Scarecrow, Bury, Plumed Pegasus, Wall of Air, followed by a Spring River. This looks like Alberta or Montana even. It's a beautiful place. My wife and I went to Burning Man. Well, I went to Burning Man twice, but we had to drive down. So we're in Canada, in the boonies. We had to drive down through Montana, think we did North Dakota into Montana, into Utah, over to, somehow we ended up, did we go through Idaho before we hit Nevada? And going through the Montana part was absolutely beautiful. Quagmire. I actually enjoyed the drive through the states just as much as I enjoy being at Burning Man, because it's just, coming from Canada, it's like, there's just so many more options. We have a blast every time we go down there. I spent about almost a month down there back in February, and I just love going. I love visiting the United States. I also love my home country too, but it's so fun to go down and visit the United States of America too. Some Bone Rabble. This is catching because it's a hollow. No. Beast of Burden. Got a Fenvale Muse, Disenchant, and an Arid Desert. Next pack. Hey, Phantom Steed. You know what's funny? I've opened 4 boxes, and that's because there's like 400 and some cards in this, I believe, in Sorcery. And I've never seen one of these, and I've seen 2 in the same box. A Root Spider. That is really creepy. A Recall. We've seen that before. Infiltrate. Sophisticated Magic for Elite Access. Boil. Mortality. Cauldron Crones. Lightning Bolt. Spin Attack again. There's the Wendigo. Wall of Ice. This is what took down the Titanic, which then led to... Oh, I thought this was something else. Which then led to a sub-sinking this week. We can blame the icebergs for that entire chain of events, I think, at this point. I think it's okay now that we can blame the iceberg for everything that's happened. Still shitty. You know, you don't want anybody to die at all. But what a wild turn of events. Okay, Psionic Blast. Cool looking card. Another Jussie card. I love this Poison Oak. I think we got this in a holo too. I'm just such a huge Jussie fan. We got the Pudge Butcher. White Pudge. An Elite Monster. Is this... Oh, this is Severine. The Stone Gaze Gorgon. Sounds like a Legend of Zelda thing. I haven't seen many counters. Are they in the set? The counters, do you mean like... what do you mean by counters? Are you talking about like numbers on the cards? Because they actually don't put numbers on these cards. But I could be misunderstanding what you're saying. So let me know what you mean by that. And I don't even know if I have the answers, though, is the worst part. Drown, followed by a Dark Tower. Oof. This guy's going to keep falling. I'm actually going to move it over because I don't feel like getting that wear and tear on there. Hitting the Hollow Battle Mage. Oh, baby. Okay, another Moon Clan Werewolf. Cost 0 and say counter unique or exceptional spell. Okay, I don't know much about that. I haven't seen many counters. Are they in the set? Cost 0 and say counter unique. Oh, counter spells. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking you meant okay, something else. I don't know if I've seen much either, but I haven't been paying that close of attention. So it's something we can start looking out for, even in these last couple of packs. Okay, ordinary, disenchant. Sometimes when the cards stick, it could be a holo behind, and I'm just like trying to make sure I don't go through it. Got a stealth, ordinary. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate that. CG Labelle. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Ordinary Beast. Autumn River. Almost done the stream. Getting there. I appreciate everybody for peeking. I appreciate some of my friends for showing up here. I appreciate some of you newer viewers or people that have been commenting. I've seen CG Labelle quite a bit, so I appreciate you, dude. Joker's Favor. I mean, obviously you're well known in the MetaZoo community, but I appreciate your interest in Rise also. Okay, Root Spider, another one of them. Another Gnome Hollows, or did we get this one? We got a different Gnome one, I think. Pretty sure it's something else. Nailed it. Good. I have a buddy that has the same last name, LaBelle. So we got the Ancient Dragon. So that's how I was able to nail it. I can't even pronounce half these card names, but I'm glad I got that right. Exorcism, we got a Fenvale Muse. Nope. Roaming Monster, followed by a Land Surveyor, followed by a Coral Reef Kelpie, then Incinerate, Ramos Mercenaries, Muck Lampreys, and a Red Desert. Awesome. Okay, I gotta have another drink of water here. Good to go. I'll do another Rise pack after this. Another Moon Clan Werewolf, just hitting them right now. We have a Ruins, another exceptional sight. Ooh, I see an Ian Miller coming up. I bet it's going to be a unique too. Let's slow roll this in case it's a unique, and then we got to put the crabs in the chat. Oh yeah, this is the Undertow one. This is the Tool. I always think of Tool's album Undertow. An exceptional sight of strong undercurrents. Beautiful. And let's slow roll this Ian Miller. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. Oh, I have. Ultimate Horror. I've got a bunch of these guys. Crabs in the chat. Crabs in the chat if Sean G should start a Warhammer YouTube channel or model trains. I'm not thinking. Are you is he Warhammering right now? Did I miss this somehow? I didn't know that he was Warhammering. I actually didn't know that. Like, I'm interested. We could start Warhammering here. Ordinary Ship. Okay, let's do this. Teleport. Ordinary Beast. Oh, wait. It's unique cards gotta go here. Ordinary Beasts. The train idea has actually, it interests me, the idea of having a model train, but I've got kids and I feel like already I'm like, don't touch that. Don't touch this. Don't touch that. You know, it's so hard that they don't go into my little cornered off section of the house where my cards and stuff are. Like, it's easy to like put something up there. So a barrier. So that helps. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna do another Rise pack here. Let's check her out. Let's crush a Rise pack. Still need some of these 7 Deadly Sins. I'm missing a couple. I have a lot of cards to trade. Okay, Wanted. A Lucky Clover. Ooh, I might not have the Lucky Clover. I'm going to put you back there. The Necromancer Skeleton. This is a new one. You are getting added to the collection. Beautiful. Rank 3 Spellcaster. I know I've got a couple of the different ranks. I don't know. He says he's not buff enough to do Warhammer yet. Are you doing Warhammer, Ian? Is that what's happening? Are you Warhammering? Did this happen over COVID? I didn't even know this was happening, dude. The Bloody Coin. Followed by Dark Thoughts. She's definitely having Dark Thoughts. You know, none of the risky cards. The thing about Rise is it is an 18+ game. We haven't hit any of the like rather risky cards yet. So I'm hoping like there's something on here that where I can actually show you like it's pretty interesting. Light Clover Flower. A Dark Temple. I'm gonna stack these guys up here because they're special. Dark Temple. So this is one of the cards that I've gotten a couple of them, and they have different. You can see how dark it is in some of them, and how some of them the print isn't as nearly as dark. We've got a Greed. Just the last one of the deck, followed by a Pristine Level Up. Beautiful. And we got another big hit in the back. Another Water Orb. I've gotten like 5 of these things already. It's wild. We have 2 more packs. I'm gonna do. We'll do 2 at the very end. You know, we'll save the last 2. And I really hope that I get one more of those of the cards that I need from the 7 Deadly Sins at least. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Vantage Hills. That's an exceptional sight. Okay, we got the Fireball. We hit this earlier. We got the Cone of Flame. Yeah, that's not a counter either. Oh, a unique Pendulum of Peril. I might have already hit this one too. I think I had some Elder figures that were part of Warhammer tabletop game I never got to play from way back in my youth. Warhammer is something else. I got a buddy that... I gotta move a card here. I've got a buddy that got into Warhammer during COVID, and his entire place is stacked with it. It's like me with trading cards. Like, he just went deep into Warhammer. He was asking me if I wanted any figures painted and stuff. Like, it was so funny. In a way where I'm not laughing at him. It's more like funny where I can relate, because I've obviously got my passions here. An arid desert. Very cool. But yeah, Warhammer's something else. It is definitely something else. I've seen some people really get into it, and it looks like they have a blast making the figures. I did go to one session where they taught us how to paint Warhammer figures, and that was quite fun. I've got a figure somewhere that I was like doing dust coating or something, or layering, or I don't know. They were teaching me all these fancy words at the time, so it looks fun. Okay, we got a step, an exceptional sight of earth and fire. Followed by a chain lightning. Great move in Diablo 4, which I'll be playing after this when I'm eating my Popeye's chicken. Then we have a scavenging fiend. Oh, a unique sight, the Great Wall. Beautiful. Sick. Another unique. Okay, we've got an ordinary magic. A cauldron crones, a lightning bolt. Some of the figures look incredible. I always like model kits and paintable figures. You know, the one model thing is when we went to Bali on our way back through Hong Kong, I saw all these Gundam figures, and I did actually create like where you put a Gundam figure together and paint it and whatnot. I have done that. Dual sight? What do you mean dual sight? Hold on. We're gonna go back. Oh, I see what you mean. A sight of earth and fire. Thanks for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. I wasn't even looking at that before. Good. Thank you, CG LaBelle. I appreciate that. That is awesome that you're... God, you're full of good information. It's amazing. Okay, we got a lightning bolt, and I saw something shiny in this pack. Followed by a Dead of Night Demon. Followed by a Polar Bears, and I think our next one is a shiny card. Art by Truett Parrish. Charge, an ordinary Highland Clansman. That is the only kind of Clansman we want in this video. Okay. Riptide, we got an ordinary. Got an Overpower. Got a Heat Ray, ordinary. Got a Common Sense. Followed by